She's got a gasser.
This test drive thing's so hard to fucking get it within the flipping 2 minutes 35 so you get the 3 stars. It just doesn't seem to let you go fast enough to do it.
Take shortcuts.
Because I don't know flipping where to go to take shortcuts to do it, that's the thing.
Whoa. Egg.
So I thought all the servers were knackered. Is this?
They're not knackered. You're gonna get you're gonna get the unable to join session, or you're now offline, or even sometimes even if you're not. So it's just weird.
Oh, weird rules.
Yeah.
Oh, the smoke attacks are really good. Nice.
Even if you do get the alerts, until when Tushy starts an event is when it will try to actually pull us all together.
Well, Dragon just stay still, is that? Action. Spec player. Ooh, that's cool.
What?
Got a tree on.
There's little actions by G slice button. Head to head, what's that? Oh, what's gone on? It's a shame.
Sorry.
Action. Head to head. One wolf. Oh, you're in a big fucking
Oh,
Oh,
it's the wrong way.
Am I? What?
Yeah, it's this way.
Oh. Give me a sec.
Fast enough to do that in this one.
I'm a
Caster's too
Coming.
slow.
What am I up to? I need 25. I am at.
Oh shit.
Oh, cool. I have them all.
I would drive 500 pounds.
So.
Oh, this game is amazing. Look how fucking pretty this is.
Have you played it yet? Is this the first time you played it?
Not the first time. I've been on it for about an hour or something.
Yeah, I actually switched
Oh,
it
that's
to.
really cool. I love that.
I actually switched it to quality, and I noticed a big difference. So, yeah.
That was fun, that G.
It was a little unfair, mate, if you're in a Mazda or something.
Supra. The starting car. I painted it red with a black spoiler. I was well chuffed.
You should have your car packs though.
Aww.
Yeah, I've not bothered trying anything else. I just want to learn how to drive, like really competitively. I'm starting off by using an A-class car. Rear-wheel drive as well.
Right, so I'm going to set up a race. Hang on.
Yes, please.
How do I join?
So I want to go to bed.
Hang on, I'll send you an invite.
I thought we'd already.
Yeah, if you're already if you're already in, don't
Sorry.
I was just difficult.
This is one
Earlier.
fucking pretty game.
You're always difficult.
I can't even play the Sonic game.
Yeah.
Hey, Beck.
So, no.
But you all missed me while I was gone, so don't pretend you didn't.
My dogs missed you.
Miss me.
My dogs did.
Earlier,
Yeah.
misses you.
Oh,
Who's this?
I was.
Before you came on.
Because she was the only female in the thing at the time.
Yeah.
Right,
I feel really left out.
Yay! I didn't think anyone actually missed me.
back girls, come on.
Oh yeah.
Geralt.
Girls.
Mr. Good old Irish.
How's it, girls?
Geralt.
One, both.
Oh, I said girl weird. At least I have one syllable in it.
Listen,
No.
Irish. Girls.
Girl.
Girls.
Girls.
Girl.
Girls.
Girls.
Girls that do adore.
Girl.
It just doesn't sound like a word anymore.
Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel.
Girls are not wrong.
I'm so confused because the party overlay is also where the convoy overlay is, so now I'm just...
I'm so sorry. What girls?
Why is it...
What do you think of the storms on the game?
Who?
messed up the speed?
You can't be sweet boy. A girl.
Crash!
There is one game that I like to play on Guardians of the Galaxy.
What's that?
Guardians of the Galaxy is fantastic.
Ah,
Yeah, I saw pictures that show me something like play it. I want it.
Oh, did you see my videos?
Yeah, I did.
I was obsessed.
yeah, that's Soph and Tushy. It's community game night there back, so if you want to play with us, you can join us. If you're home. I don't even know if you're home from work yet.
That soundtrack was phenomenal. I made a Spotify playlist every time there was a new
Oof.
song. I just added it to my Spotify playlist.
You young people are so funny. I already own most of the songs that show up on that soundtrack.
Yeah, I know, but putting it on your Spotify playlist so that you can just put it on shuffle. It was so
I know. I'm just, it's funny. People like, I love that soundtrack. I'm like, that's the soundtrack of my youth, is what that is. That's what that, you know.
Yeah, but music nowadays isn't like that anymore, and I hate today's music. I do,
There's
but,
Grandpa's favourite song.
Shut up. Grandpa will dunk his teeth in your beer if you don't shut up. So, you know.
Good teeth, my beer.
To be quite honest, the only I felt like yes, I can't stand fake music. Fucking hate this.
yeah.
More into the metal, more
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they did a really good job with the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. There's quite a bit of rock
Just
music in
disappeared,
it,
Dragon.
but they have a lot of really pop
Yeah.
music, which is
Ah,
what I
so
love.
Yeah.
That's
sign on
the ones that I
Oh,
kept
they always
listening.
have some
But
tunes.
whenever
Yeah.
Rick Astley came on, I started
Wet.
crying from
When you
laughter
watch the
whenever
films.
Never Gonna Be the Up to One.
Wait, just cinema, like, friends there, like, doing
Yeah.
shit.
The thing where you hear a tune and then you use an app to see what that tune is, he was doing that while we watched it in the cinema. It was funny.
Oh, no way.
What was the other one? Whenever I was in like a really intense, serious battle towards the end, I think it was in like 2 or 3 before the last boss fight. I was like really stressing out because I was playing on one of the higher difficulties.
Actually, no, my teeth are not removable.
The hardest difficulty. It then started playing "Don't Worry, Be Happy" by Bob
No, where
Marley.
did
No, back is in my chat, and I'm streaming, and he asked me, so are you saying your teeth are removable? No, they're not. So, yeah. I have all my original teeth, thank you very much. Or not all my, I don't have them all, but the ones that are left are original. So,
Have you got any fillings?
I've had fillings, yeah, because I've had cavities, but I've had a couple of teeth removed, and
I
I've
don't know
lost a
why
couple of
fillings.
teeth,
I
so.
just feel like I want to know your dental records now because you brought it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Oh.
Like we've gone down this road now, so.
No caps,
Should
no.
have a notification come up. Yay. Sprint dealer Tushy. Just create your own race. Oh, Highlanders left.
So, how fast is the
Saberpool
line
left.
you're
What the hell?
working on it? So
Dev-
it's not working?
No, you have to send me again. It gave me an error. Send me an invite
Just,
again.
How fast is your Robin Reliant client you're working on? Is it 900
Shit.
brake
Swear to
horsepower?
God. It may not let me in.
Just 6
It may not let me in until after you're done with the event now, because
Do we all borrow your car or can we borrow?
I don't have options on what everyone can choose. When I played with people today, they could only choose my car, which is really weird.
I was able to choose my car, but I've only got like 2 to
yeah,
choose
it depends on the event.
Lamborghini, Tushy?
You have to send that in.
It was yellow, but it's blue.
Okay.
Ruta Norte. Ruta Norte. Oh,
I don't know. I didn't have time to choose a car,
it's
and
a
now I'm in a yellow Lambo.
me and Mr. Tushy.
Send the invite again, Sushi.
I'm in your car.
Why are
It's
you
just
in a
different
season
colour.
S2 class? What the hell? Why am I in a different class of car? That's really annoying.
You didn't choose Tushy's car.
Alright.
Shit.
I'm driving your car better than you, haha.
Fucking.
Oh, I wouldn't tolerate that, Sasha.
Better take on the corner. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Tush.
No!
I've missed the checkpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
That's weird that you choose half the people out of this race then.
Have you done the Goliath race yet? Because
Yes, I have.
suddenly that thing takes forever. Doesn't it? I think when's this ever going to end?
It only took 12 minutes for me.
Yeah, but it still felt like a long time driving the game.
Yeah, I mean,
It's pissing me off.
I think I did 20 laps of the Goliath on Forza Horizon 4, so I put myself through that.
20
and it
laps.
took,
But,
yeah, I think it took me 4 hours. So, yeah, 12
I remember
minutes
once
is
on
nothing.
community game night, probably about a year ago, we done the Goliath, the whole map. We done it in the P50 but without the modifications.
No!
How long did that take? Oh my God.
Took us
Yeah, it took a
about
while.
an hour.
Yeah,
An
it
hour.
took a while.
It must have.
It was funny that we only do like 30 mile an hour.
No! No!
If you want to Pixel, we're in community game night actually. If you want to jump in, you can jump in on Tushy's party.
I'm sorry, Paul, I don't mean to shout. Ah!
I don't know if you were able to hear me over the screeching, but yes, you can. This is community game night, so you can jump in. There's a bunch of people in here. It's just I have trouble with the connection.
Whee!
Oh shit. No, no! Missed the checkpoint.
Yay! 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 I won something!
I was
I
just,
got an achievement!
yay.
Yay!
While you guys are doing that, I'm actually going to look to see if a PLP50 is in this game. Let's find out.
I hope not.
There's probably a lot of nasty cars in this game that we could be using.
And Tushy's gonna find every one of them.
What's that?
With 500.
Here, look at if you can see the stream, I'll show you the Mr. Tushy's party right there.
4,000 accolade points?
Actually, you should be able to go to me and then join on me and then join in the party. It should get you in there. So there's me, Cerebral Paul, Brandon Lee, Fanatic Track, who I can finally unmute after all these months. Glitter Self, who I may mute just because. No, I'm kidding.
Oh shit.
I'm the Screecher. I'm sorry.
What am I?
The cursor, the cunt, the swearer.
There's Pixel Slapper, so he'll be joining us as well.
Pixel.
Hello.
Hey yo.
Hello.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
What's up, Pixel?
How's it going, Pixel?
Right, let's sort this convoy out. Manage convoy, invite friends, invite party.
On a bastard thing.
This combat feels pretty good to be fair.
What? Who do you do?
For a Corvette.
9-player session.
I find it funny
It's
how
sad how
Americans
happy
think
that
us
made me.
Brits sound like Aussies. And they
It's
think Aussies sound like
really
Brits.
sad.
Sounds so funny.
Well, it's raining.
I even invited an Aussie part of the day to come to prove to him that I sound nothing like an Aussie.
Pixel, were you able? Did you get the invite, Pixel? I don't see you in the convoy.
I even hear Pixel speak.
No, I can't.
He may or may not speak. You'll know when he does.
I'm in the cockpit.
I'm
The
seeing him on the overlay.
camera's
But
got water on it.
I'm gonna check his volume. Or can hear echo.
it's on the overlay, but then
I can't swear to it, but he does have an accent. I think he's Scot. I think he's a Scot because I could barely make him out.
I never Scottish.
See, there you go. There it is.
it wouldn't be CGM with like mild racism.
To be fair, Highland is quite. I mean, whether it's
He-
purposely slowing his speech down. Because I've known some Scottish people with real broad fucking Scottish accents.
Thank you.
So you
I
tend to
mean-
find a lot of Scottish people with a broad accent trying to slow it down so the English can
I
understand.
think it depends on the era.
I think
Scotland
it's
they're
yeah. I
from.
was about to say it depends. Glaswegians tend to be like slower, calmer speakers.
Gee, was I right, by the way, when we were
Maybe.
playing Halo 4? About your punch card not working. Top 10 punch card.
No, I got it done. It was done.
So, is it ticked off on the November punch card?
Yeah, it's done.
You fucking bastard. You must be the only person it's worked for.
No, I've
Even,
got it.
even Brandon said it's fucked up for him as well.
Oh my god, I'm just building a track, right?
No, it worked, mate.
It-
It worked straight away as well.
Fuck off, Jim. Fucking
Wow.
give me my 2,500 points, please.
Wow. I mean, you know,
£2.50.
For those watching my stream,
I'm not
never
mad.
mind.
It's alright, I've got enough Elden Ring. Plus King of Fighters.
well, I went down like I went to 430,000 points, but back up to like 439.
You soon get it. You said to me the other day, whoa, I'm surprised that you've got to 120 so soon. I'm like, yeah, it's impressive. Points as soon as possible though, because I'm obviously using the old VPN trick still.
Like I said, I might treat myself down with those execution things.
Yeah, you should do. No point in just hoarding the points.
No.
I know what you feel though, because I like them as well. Stack it up.
My birthday's coming up, so if you need a reason to spend points, I'll let you.
Yeah, you could buy a game.
What did you birthday on?
Listen, don't have a go at me because you blow all your money on cocaine and prostitutes, pal.
It's a busy boy.
Awesome.
Hey Paul, what day's your birthday on?
December 18th. December 18th. That's why on my birthday will be the week that Among Us comes to console. So we're gonna be doing that on Community Game Night on the 18th on my birthday.
Some fun games coming for community game night.
Yep,
Yeah. Among Us next month.
yep.
Got
That's
the
what.
car covered in fucking fireworks. Fucking deadly.
Did you?
Not impressed.
Shit.
Fucking bits of cardboard and fucking gunpowder.
That's crazy.
You know?
Imagine.
We were waiting for it before. Me and my mother were thinking about someone walks in this fucking garden and it's very dark. I spent my money on food to start over. I'm like, wow, congratulations, love.
So shit, we're playing a map. Are we having a race or not?
You know,
I'm just building a personalised race. I've literally done in 1 minute.
Right, right.
When it's so big and fly.
Something brutal, known as fishing.
okay, use the proper word. Something really stupid and annoying. Annoying Tushy.
Yeah.
You could just use someone else. Someone else's today.
He won't do that. I think you've never been around here when Tushy hosts. Yeah, it turns into a shit show. So yeah. Lucky we were playing golf.
I love it.
We're lucky we were playing golf with your friends with balls and not with whatever the hell Tushy was.
We turn around and say, "Oh, friends," I'm like, fucking no.
One of the hardest achievements in this game is beating the hardest driving tasks. You have to beat the hardest driving tasks on the hardest difficulty 6 times.
Is it not 3 times?
It's 6.
Oh.
Hate.
But there's a glitch at the moment. There's an achievement guide online. You can just play this guy's playlist and you can get the race done without actually playing against any AI in like a second.
The fuck am I gonna do with this?
See, race will just take a second. It's a glitch.
The hell is this?
Send it in the group chat.
What you have to do, you get a starting point. You have to put your checkpoints down where you want them, and just drive around the route where you want the race to go.
Cool. That sounds straightforward.
What's that for the achievement?
Right. And
That's a massive damage.
Anyway.
How the hell? What the hell is the thing?
Mine still says it's waiting for you to start the matchmaking.
yep, it's coming. It's just loading now.
How's the pause the right in 5 then?
Oh. Let's go.
He left the party. Now he's online. He'll probably be back.
Cow.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Yeah, you reset your Xbox. Okay. It's okay. Where's can you get back in the party and then we'll invite you back into the game.
Oh, that was amazing.
I think tomorrow, when I've got some spare time, I'm going to make loads of races for next week.
Yeah, I would do that. I'd work on that during the week. So.
Fucking, I'm stuck. Bollocks. Crumbs on the car, fucking stuck. Ah, shit.
Pixel Sleppers join the convoy.
Hey. Ooh.
Ah, seriously, car. Fucking what you did? Fucking stuck on the bloody wood stuff. Can't get off.
I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna say a thing.
Hit targets, but I'm like stuck on the metal framing of the ramp.
Oh yeah.
I can't get off.
Stop saying that, please. Oh my God.
Press pause and let's
Being stuck on wood and not being able to get off is a fortunate situation for a person.
Thanks, Tushy. That's a good tip.
What's that? Oh, to reset the car.
Yeah, it's a good tip. I didn't know about that.
Cars just landed
Like
on
Father
it,
Christmas,
died.
I'm always listening. Always listening, always watching.
Honestly, the concept of Father Christmas is kind of creepy if you think about it for too often. For too often, for too long.
Why was his children and stuff?
Yeah, like if you think about it for too, it just, yeah, I don't like it.
Stop.
Better watch out, you better not cry.
Why?
I don't think. You know,
Don't encourage touche anymore.
keep playing the game.
Santa
What?
Claus is coming to town.
What did you all get an invite? I'm still mine still says I'm waiting for the matchmaking. So did I miss it?
That was creepier than I meant it to be, I'm so sorry.
No, back. I am not gonna give him a handy to help him get off. No.
I can't get out. This thing is doing it. Hang on.
I'm so sorry.
Quick, there.
Right. Oh, this car is literally dead. Wow, the car doesn't seem to want to drift. It's gone.
Oh, this
If you hit the menu button and hit down click on the left stick, it'll reset your car.
There we go.
Yes.
Alright.
You can fuck up.
Convoy, get on. Convoy.
Have they kept the playground in this game? You know the... Oh, did I
Well, you got
disconnect?
2.6.
I
Oh,
got
been
the-
disconnected.
No, ignore that. Just let it roll and it might be okay. Wait till it actually start. Yeah.
Get that before.
Okay. I'm now stuck in the stadium in a weird bit of the map that isn't... Oh! Oh, it's glitched me. I'm trapped under the stairs inside the stadium. I am no longer in existence in Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah. So
I'm trapped under the...
So if you hit the menu button and you do a left click down on the left stick, it'll reposition your car. And Tushy, you may have to try it again.
Repositioned me
Yeah, I think
inside
it's
the
fucked.
stadium steps. I'm stuck here forever.
Yeah, I think that connection timed it out.
Yeah, I think it did.
Right. See, I've got in the convoy. I've got me, Dragon Wolf, who just left, Big Al, Silverpool, Sophie, and Highlander. Sophie.
Good night.
No, that's okay. That's fine. Ignore that because it does that but it still connects everybody once it all works right.
Hope so.
Missed.
PvP.
Car is not very good for this at all.
Hope you can pick your own car.
Did you say you made it PvP?
Yes, just us.
Well,
Oh,
briefly, hopefully the network issues will be sorted by next weekend. But
I'll
No.
have left the convoy.
How's that missing?
I'll tell you what, this
Big Al left the
Right.
convoy.
No, I've quit the game. I'm going to go to bed. I just wanted to say that the game, as brief time as I've had it, feels very, very good. It really does. Better than the fourth one. Right. Love you and leave you all. Good night, guys.
Thanks for coming on.
see you later.
Hello.
See you, you old bastard.
Oh, joining session.
Yeah, it says
Oh,
please wait for the
actually,
event to start, so it
it's-
should be
it's,
starting. So
Need to finish off Halo 4 without.
Yes,
I
we did.
just shot out of the steps!
See you guys.
See you later.
See ya.
it should pull you into the event pixel as soon as it actually starts.
Yeah, he's just said you've
Yeah, I know.
connection to the session.
It's acting up
I
again.
have shared in the party, or not in the party, in the group chat, on Twitter what I am experiencing.
Try restarting the event again, Tush.
Yeah, no.
Whenever I accepted the event invite, that's where it catapulted me to.
Right, and that's what it tends to do once it gets to that point. And please, nobody
And
once.
I
Go ahead.
reset the car position.
Get it, you stupid car, what is wrong with you? You seem to have no speed, I can't seem to get the car to accelerate up the ramp, it just doesn't want to. For some weird reason.
Fuck off, this fucking disconnection does my head.
What pick are you fucking ears? Why are you doing that?
Easier said than done, game, when the flipping car just doesn't want to flipping do anything.
A quick bit. Oh, fuck off, I've been disconnected already. Fuck off. We try.
Things I try to go up the ramp thing,
It's
you're
a event,
supposed to
EVP.
drive up to hit the target. The car just seems to have no acceleration, just doesn't want to do it.
You've been disconnected. Fuck off.
Guess you having problems when you get.
Yeah, it's just some connection issues.
Well, ignore the message and keep trying to hammer through.
Yeah, it's just the servers, that's all it is. Disconnected again. There you go.
Yeah,
What's
don't
wrong
the
with this
internet.
car? Why is it not wanting to go up?
Has the notification gone out?
Yes.
Pressed it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it started. Because every time I try and start it, when that comes up, the
But that's what I'm saying. Listen to me. What I'm saying is, ignore the alert that says you've left the session, because it may be changing you to your session. So,
no, Paul, I'm not touching anything. It does that, and it just does nothing.
because
It's doing it now.
we just got the invite again. So just
When that pops up, it
Session
completely
join.
wipes everything off my screen.
Oh, disconnected. I'll leave it.
Might have
Guys, kick me off again.
Server issues.
It's
Yes.
kicking me out of the actual online session and putting me into Horizon Solo. Like, that's what it's doing. It's doing it as if I'm disconnected from the internet.
Oh, that event is trash. Right, you have to drive the ramp things to hit the targets, like do damage to the boss, but the car is just not having it, just didn't do it, struggling
Wait.
like anything.
So when you get disconnected, you know when you get your skill points? It just
Yeah.
popped up with the thing saying I've been disconnected and it just stopped it.
Oh.
I don't understand why would you do that.
Well, they solved this issue out before Monday.
Have you been having like?
I know, I have a
internet
feeling
issues
that
as
they
well?
will.
No, it's the game. It's the actual servers of the game.
I have a feeling this game is too popular.
Right, need-
no. That's like I said. They're using us as a load test. I'm sure they'll be working on it tomorrow and the next day. And
Yeah.
problem is, in order to work on it, they're gonna have to take the servers offline probably. So.
Fucking
Oh,
hell,
you
Jesus.
know what? It's
So-
not left in the fucking stick. Speaking of you,
So who's going to try and get all the achievements?
Nah, not me.
Now there's some I know I'm not gonna be able to get already. I'm gonna get the ones I can, but
Oh my god. No, it won't let me do a single race.
that's all I've been doing on things, doing fucking achievements on it from that ball.
I love The Sims.
I love it. Stupid way of doing it.
this is the worst I've had. This is the worst I've had these problems today. I mean, usually it's not that bad. Usually a couple of tries gets us past.
Side, which is basically
Yep, and I can tell I just changed servers because the dust storm just shifted location in front of my eyes, which is a good tell that I've actually switched servers. And now it's on top of me. Yep.
It just, I was going full speed at like 200 miles an hour and it just completely froze my car.
Yeah, it did that to me as I was passing through one of the speed traps. So instead of going really fast, I was going like 20 miles an hour. I'm like, okay, you just ripped me off. Essentially.
That's rubbish.
I think I'm going to call it a night. I think go to bed.
Yep.
I'm gonna be doing that soon.
It'll be
Yeah, I think I might play a little bit.
as always.
Solo.
I'm gonna switch over to solo mode and see what happens. See
It's
if
a lot
it's
better on solo mode. It's really smooth.
Yeah, it might not glitch as much if it's on solo.
yeah.
Yeah, these chickens are fast.
They move so quickly.
Yeah, they're faster than sheep.
Well, chickens are faster than sheep in real life, though, so that's understandable. Sheep don't really move.
They do in
Well, they
Forza.
don't.
How do you know this?
What do you mean? How do I know this? I live in the countryside. I see sheep every day. I see cows every day. My granddad had chickens.
I had chicken
I don't know why
pox.
it's so defensive.
I had a cow before.
I raised a pig for
With
FFA.
veggies.
Yeah.
I miss my granddad's chickens.
With what?
My granddad's chickens. Dolly, Queenie, and Princess.
I hate chickens.
Oh, that fucking
Yeah.
connection thing, Jesus.
My mum had to book one into the vet, and she literally had to take one called Queenie into the vet, and she was like, "This is Queenie Miller. She has a sore leg."
I'm sorry if I got a chicken that gets sick, it's not going to the vet. It's going to the frying pan. Okay, I'm just saying.
No, my granddad adored his 3 chickens. Those were his 3 babies.
The farm. That's where one of our aunties lived. Our auntie chopped the chicken's head off, but the body was chasing after me mum.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever you wring a chicken or a turkey's neck. Their bodies
Yeah.
still go
Yeah.
for like a certain while afterwards.
Yep.
Let's just say my mother never ever wanted to see that again, and when it comes to chickens, she's always a bit wary. It's like, Mum, it's got no feathers or anything.
Yeah. My dad was, I was about to say my dad was a butcher. He still is a butcher, but he's dead to me. But he still is.
I got a
He
mum like
told
that.
me that whenever I was like 4 or 5, because like he was telling me how they slaughtered animals, so that kind of scarred me for life. So I like knew for ages how to.
Yeah, when we grew up, we had a neighbor who would cut the heads off
I
chickens
did,
for.
like we grew up in high school, and I went to Thomas Danby, and they took us to a fridge where a dead pig is hanging, literally dead pig. And we had to,
Oh,
like,
I saw that
gut
whenever I
it.
was a toddler.
So, the last piece of it was basically bullying me, and I went, I'm not having none of this. So I just grabbed the heart and stuffed it in her mouth.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was like a casual day for me to just go out the back of the butchers and see the cows hanging, the pigs hanging, everything. Like that was just normal for me growing up.
Well, my mum gave me sausages after I came back from college, and I went, Mum, I can't eat it. She's smiling. I really can't. I turned vegan for a couple.
I tried.
I off that bad.
After my dad left, I was convinced that I could go vegetarian and put him out of business. I was like, nope, if I stop eating, the family business will no longer exist. But yeah, it didn't occur to me that I had a brother, so like he would continue on. And yeah, I thought I was doing good thing when I was in primary school. My heart was in the right place. I was like, it's okay, Mom. I can put a stop to this evil man for us. I won't eat meat from now on.
No,
It lasted like 6 months.
It's not off-putting for me.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe. It's my first time seeing actually cook to it, and but when that laughed, I turned around to her when it pissed me off. So I stuffed it in her mouth, and I turned around when you're lucky I'm fucking sacrificing for fuck all, you silly cow.
Yeah.
I want violent, if you know what I mean.
And that's quick pistol.
It's when you like piss me off to Matt, I get a little bit, a bit violent, but I mean, I got bullied basically growing up, Now it doesn't bother me anymore. It's just like you can say something, I'll just 10 times fold it over you.
Yeah.
So I just basically smart mouth them, and I fucking hate that. I've taught my daughter how to do it actually. She started to do the same with bullies, and bullies are like come up with anything. Came back from school and turned around. He took me inside and just grabbed my book and just slammed it on his head. And I was like, oh, I'm trying to get a phone call. I've got school for that young lady.
Yeah, if I had children and, like, I don't know, I don't think I would ever be able to get mad at them if they were standing up for themselves. Because it's the one thing I regret is not standing up for myself.
Yeah,
whenever I was bullied.
When you're being bullied, you don't stand up for yourself because you don't know what to do or anything, but in primary, it was me, my little brother, and my cousin, because I got stumped by the age 6 and 5 after leaving primary, and they just being my brother and cousin fighting every single one of them, and my brother hit the lad that I was there around with Matthew, he's helping out, and my brother just went, well, I didn't know, but I got severely bullied to the point where I got battered, to the point where my brother, my cousin had to get involved, and it just got worse through high school as well. I spent most of my time hiding, and I got bullied for a fact that I was just killing them. But this man called Michael, this was my last day of college, to go off, like, to go off with me, oh, you want to make everything, it pushed my buttons, so I really dislike my dad, because he's not on stage. I've got personal reasons for that. So I'm doing so what all this type of fucking support I do this. We're in the science department. Oh yeah. Shit.
No, I'm kind of on the same boat with the surname thing. So I know how that feels. I'm hoping that whenever I see it bad enough, I can change it to my mum's maiden name so that I have my grandest surname. But
my name to my mum's maiden name as well.
You're lucky with females. If you get married, you can change your other half's name anyway, so you don't have to worry about having a surname you don't like.
Men can change the name
Well,
too.
not necessarily.
You can just change it by default.
I don't
And isn't it free?
getting married.
It's either free or a nominal price. It's not much.
Yeah, here you have to go through the courts and stuff. It doesn't cost you much, but you still have to go through a process.
Because of all of my health problems and stuff, it's more with hospital records and everything, and making sure all of my documents are up to date. It's going to cost a lot of money to get
I
everything.
should change mine. Get my first name Dublin and second name Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. I like what I put on Twitter with Sushi and Daft. It was I couldn't resist myself.
Oh wow. Look at me. All flipping. November again.
Excuse me.
Forza and Halo can't be this. Sony makes Xbox look pathetic with big PS5 announcement.
See you all guys next week.
Yep.
See you
Good
later.
lady, young man.
See you later.
Yep. Yeah.
Good night.
Right, somehow 1,000 pirate Forza Horizon already. Yeah, okay.
I think it's going to be negativity on any game that launches. They're just going to fight either side. When a PlayStation game gets launched, there's going to be people bashing it. When an Xbox, same with Switch and everything. There's mainly PlayStation, Xbox.
Then there's just block schemes.
Listen, it's only going to get
No matter
worse.
where they
I may be somewhat blind to it, but I don't see the bashing for PlayStation games as much as I see for Xbox games from the PlayStation side. You know, we do have our I know it happens, but I don't think it happens to the volume and to the level that it happens from the ponies to our side. Yeah.
You're probably just following the right people then.
No, I know it's a matter of also, like Xbox games get review bombed like nobody's business, and you don't really, you see some of that on the to the Sony games, but not near as much. You know, we don't. I'm not saying our crowd is any better. I'm just saying it's not as maybe not as loud or not as obnoxious most of the time. And the loud
Because
side.
people are off there, that's why.
Well, yeah, that's
With this
I
probably it too.
guarantee if Sony wasn't doing as well, they'd be off as annoying as they were.
I think also Sony usually pay money so that their reviews don't get review bombed.
Yeah.
No. Well,
If,
if they get caught doing
so
that
if
though.
anybody puts it in negative, they get banned, they get blacklisted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have heard that.
The pay for good review thing. Well, remember IGN got in trouble for that. GameSpot got in trouble for that a few years back. So if it still happens, it happens a lot quieter than it used to. You know.
Oh, it definitely happens from Sony.
Oh, okay.
Sony throw money at everything. That's just Sony's way of doing things. Whereas
Oh.
Microsoft are a lot
At the moment,
better about it.
Microsoft are quite well. They seem very transparent and change what you're doing. I don't think
Some
It's
people
just
just don't
that-
like change, do they?
yeah, just Game Pass.
People don't like. It depends though. It depends if it's something to do with like autism. Not the care. Because sometimes autism is not like things. Not at all. I mean, I don't like things. I'm autistic. I have things that way, or when I say something like that, it's something like that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the future's coming.
Yeah.
And we look at it from an older generation, the way we play games. But the younger generation coming through are used to playing games on the phone and streaming, and that's
Yeah.
their thing. I mean, you could ask a 10-year-old to play a DVD, and he might look at you like you're a fucking alien. What are you talking? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Years back, when we were kids, we'll have no internet or anything. We spend most of it out fucking side. Now,
Yeah.
phones and everything. My daughter's
Yep.
the same, and it's like, kid, get off your phone because we're gonna do something. And all I get offered is, my legs hurt. When can we go home? And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's the generation thing. It is what it is.
Yeah,
So-
it's just like, could you just, we're having a nice time out, and this is all I get off you. It's like, no, you don't go on
And
your
listen,
fucking
let's
phone.
be honest. Let's be honest. If you don't want to go down that route about streaming games and all and refusing to accept that's the way gaming is going, you can become a retro gamer quite easily.
Well,
Okay,
she wants to be,
I won't play the
basically,
new
she wants to
games.
be
I'll
an
play.
animator.
There's plenty of old games.
Oh, nice.
yeah, she wants to become an animator stuff. But the slight problem is, my kid is, complaints that she has to do more math and it's complicated and that. But I went, yes, it's going to get harder each year you're going.
You got. You still
Um,
listen. If she really wants to, you need to tell her to stick to it.
Well, that's what I do.
I had a friend who loved reading posters, and he always used to. He drew them and he kept drawing them. And I mean, I worked with him for a while,
Yeah.
and now he does it for a living. I mean, he's done movie posters for fucking Star Wars and all kinds of stuff.
Well, that's it, but, I mean, she's trying, don't get me wrong, she's trying, but, she's been bullied in primary to the point where I had to literally shout at the teachers to get a class changed over where her friends were in primary. Ever since that happened, her confidence got lowered down and everything. I said, you're brilliant in maths, Kim. You are absolutely brilliant in maths.
It's a
But
cool.
it's not just that, it's also getting a doctor's appointment to get her tested for dyslexic and see if she's got learning difficulties like I have.
But kids are cruel. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nobody worse than kids. Kids are fucking brutal.
As soon as
Oh, yeah.
someone's talented or different, they just pounce on it whenever they're at that age, and it's disgusting.
It's
I
stupid to be quite honest. I mean,
I
it's like
don't
that,
understand
but,
why they can't be taught how to celebrate people's talents at that age instead
Yeah.
of using it as a weapon. But for some reason, they have this mentality that it needs to be used as a weapon to bring each
Well,
other down
exactly.
rather than celebrated.
Well, that's just it. It gets ridiculous amount. I mean, now our generations, all fucking teenagers, have been a little absolute little shits.
Yeah, it's awful.
It really is.
Whenever I
mean,
was at school, it was really bad, and I can't imagine what it's like now because I was just at the
Then what you
stage
find,
where
what you
social
find
media
is
was getting
kids,
popular.
kids find their own groups.
Yep.
I was
well,
the
it
person
depends on
that
the
didn't
parents.
have a group.
To be quite honest, parents don't pay attention to kids do. Not in my where I live. Like,
Yeah.
parents do. That's how.
Well, okay, and having worked at schools, I can tell you sometimes, as a parent, you don't see how your kid acts around other kids when no adults are around. I have, and they can be two totally different people.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's
It's,
just it.
it's
I mean,
depends
I've
on it.
got
Like
one
my,
parent that their kid is bullying my kid. They turn around and, oh, but my kid doesn't do that. I'm
Correct. Yeah.
bully. And it's
Try.
like, this kid is bullying my daughter.
Trust me.
Kids
One,
do
one,
it
so
all
one,
depends on it. Like
oh,
my,
oh,
my
one of
niece's son,
one of my favorite phone
he
calls.
still
Real
on the
quick.
phone.
Real quick, one of my favorite phone calls at the school was, you know, my kid got in trouble because they said he stole something from somebody's locker, and I can tell you for a fact we had, and I'm like, and she's like, my little Johnny, he's an angel, he would never do that. I'm like, we caught him red-handed. No, you must be mistaken. You know, I mean, you know, we saw him doing it. Okay.
We caught him with his screwdriver.
Yeah.
Breaking in.
Yeah, I was the witness to the situation. I'm telling you, it was your child. Okay.
He had a crowbar in his hand.
Some parents they just refuse to see. You know, they just refuse to see that side. You know.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, parents treat their kids the same. I mean, I know my kid is the same.
Alright.
Their mouth can get him in trouble. But, you know, it's like your kid is the same. Just when you're not seeing what they're doing, then they can think they can get away with it until someone actually tells you what they've done. And you're like, oh, no, they haven't done that. It's like, I've got witnesses that they've done it, though. You know what I mean?
Oh no. And even if your kid is an evil little witch, as soon as you say, "Well, I'm going to get a lawyer involved," the school will usually back down because they don't want to deal with that. Which means your kid then knows he can get away with pretty much anything because mommy and daddy are going to have his back.
It's a bit different.
Oh, yeah.
Like my younger brother now, he goes around things a bit different. So if his kid's getting bullied or picked on at school, he will literally tell the kid, "I'm gonna kick the fuck out of your dad." And he'll tell your dad, he'll tell the parent, like, "I'm gonna fucking kick your head in, yeah, so you teach your fucking son how to behave."
Yeah.
He knocked to the guy's house once the same thing, said, "I'm gonna fucking fill you in." The guy's going, "I'm gonna
Well,
second."
that's just it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've got exactly pissed. I got really pissed off because they were like, fucking, high school, chatting around, and I'm like, the next kid that touches my kid or bullies them, I'm going to kick the living shit out of the parents, and I made sure all parents heard me because I got so pissed off. It's like, I'm not having my kids go through what I went through growing up.
Oh
And
no,
that's-
he doesn't make sure the parents hear it. He makes a beeline for whoever it is and just fucking tells them straight. It's like, bro, calm down. It's like, ah, fuck. Yeah, it's like,
Well, I like to
yeah.
say all parents I mean, my daughter.
I did not plan on catch ladies.
See you later.
See ya.
No.
She went round to a friend's house, and obviously I went round to pick her daughter up, and obviously her mum doesn't speak that much English, so she has to get her daughter to translate some of it to me. Her mum's lovely, but it just annoys me how their kids know that, and my daughter told me that her friends do have a go at her because she has done or something like that. I turned around to the father and went, look, all you have to do is, look, I I ain't do anything. Don't have a go for it. Don't do what I, just don't do what we did.
On the plus side, back on the creative thing, which your daughter wants to do, is get her access to a PC with a graphics card. She'll be able to like, crack on with it. My
Yeah.
son started creating animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what animations? I mean computer animations. I mean animations, cartoons.
Well,
He's
you
making
know,
like cartoon series things.
Yeah.
I think that's what she wants to do.
We should tell her to look at someone called Jazza on YouTube. He's an artist and he does lots of little tutorials for animation. He's
really
the best artist on YouTube. Yeah,
That
he
child's drawn way better than me, and I can write my mum on way. She hasn't got that on
I
me.
did quite a lot of
Two
art
of
stuff.
my sisters,
Yeah.
two of my sisters are really good in art. I mean, my older sister, we went to college for art, but obviously I need to go down now because we have a boyfriend and she dropped out, which she still has done because she's really good at it. So we don't take that off of them too.
You've got to stick with it.
Yeah.
Like I say, I've got a friend who does movie posters now, but he's worked at different things. But even though he's working at different things, because he loved the movie posters, he carried on drawing them. You know what I mean? Just to keep practicing. Eventually,
She asked me what mine was.
it came to fruition from it.
So she wanted to know what mine was, and I went, well, I'm music in the family, basically. I sing, I write my own lyrics, I write stories, I'm learning guitar. But my learning guitar is so hard and unbelievable. I even made myself leave learning.
Yeah, your skin will suffer. Right, well,
But,
the more you do it, the skin gets tougher.
Yeah. So, she asked
Yeah,
what
but-
I did, and I'm music in family. The simple fact being, growing up, a lot of music on, that's how I got into it. But still trying to maybe love to sing, and that's how I got into singing as well, so I've always been a musical one.
Yeah, she needs to do it for the love of doing it, and then the more she does it, the more she practices. I mean, it might not come to fruition for 20 years ago, but eventually she might get into, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's just got to do it because she loves it. There's no point doing it, you know.
Yeah, my son was always asking me. My son was always jealous because I had, I think it was 70 subscribers on YouTube. I don't do any YouTube much at all. But because he's always had like about between 10 and 20. And then all of a sudden, his videos started getting about 2,500 views this time. And now he's like, some of his videos getting like, I think it's as high as 36,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's really good.
But he does just does stuff for Roblox and stuff.
Well, Kim doesn't really do it for subscribers, she does it because she finds it fun. So, but,
That's what my son Max does. He
yeah.
does it because he enjoys doing it on the computer.
Yeah.
He's doing really well though.
I sent you a DM with a link to one of Jazz's videos where he does a full-length animation on PowerPoint.
Yeah.
So he does a lot of challenges where he uses basic computer programs to do like professional standard animation. So he doesn't necessarily always use fancy high-tech stuff.
Yeah, I'll let her know about that.
Yeah. He's all family friendly as well, which is why I like him. But he's very funny. It's why
Yeah,
I find him very entertaining.
Well, she's also, she's got a praying thing. Which is quite good. She turns around and says, I'll even teach you how to do it first, then to get you to do it yourself.
Yeah.
So started off first, they follow her,
Basically.
She turned around and went that she's gonna continue it, even when she grows up and everything. And I turned around to her and went, if that's something you want to do, Kim, then continue doing it. It's just, you still have to do maths and English in that because they are the vital things. I turned around and went, even art's vital for what you need to do for, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was really into my music whenever I was at school, and I always set 2 hours aside every day to practice. So it's just a matter of her doing her schoolwork and then having her set times to do
They're
her
filming for the
hobby.
new Vanguard Force
But
movie, and the star Frankie Bone
as
was
long as she
asking around for you.
practices it,
I
she'll
still
be
don't think the
amazing
two
at
of you
it,
look
I'm sure.
anything alike, but
Because if she has
Frankie
the drive
really
to do
seems to
it.
need your help. Turn
Yeah.
around when it is safe to do so.
That's why it has to be a passion first, because that'll give you drive.
Yeah. Sadly, my health issues was the only reason why I haven't been into doing music. Because I chose to play double bass as my main instrument, and whenever you have spinal issues and neurology issues, you can't play an instrument that's bigger than you. But maybe one day. One day I'll get back to it.
Well, music's always been my kind of thing, to be quite honest. 'Cause I really stuck in art. I really did. I mean, I had the art teacher tell me that there's no point me doing art. I mean, she got me off with it.
You know, that's how Hitler got started. He wanted to be an artist, and people told him he sucked. And look at what happened there. So, So next time somebody gets critical of your art, point that out. Yeah.
Nine.
The only thing that was shitty was geography, because there was a lot of stuff.
And art.
Like, you need to find this place, and it's like, where the fuck is it there? And it's so small, it's like, well, I didn't fucking see that now.
The only subject I was bad at was
Tension,
English.
I got it.
I failed English in school.
Oh, I never failed anything.
I got 5 S4Gs in the U
What?
school.
I didn't do my 15 times, single that did the lost my corporate that I did, and it absolutely took me forever, because Romeo fucking Juliet, thing you had to do, and
Fucking Juliet, I'm not familiar with that.
Well, no, that happened.
Part of the play.
That happened before the murder-suicide. Yeah, that was.
I must have watched the censored version of the play. That would have been far more entertaining than what I was.
oh, religion, I got sent into detention if I came around. Something because I turned around and this is bollocks.
I didn't know. I didn't do any exams. I was expelled.
Well,
Nice.
at least you got expelled. A maths book at my feature.
Oh.
Not helping whatsoever. And
People
it's like
usually say they
detention
want a
every time I
cabana
came
by
to
the ocean.
classes, I'd be
You're the
put in
only one who wants a
detention.
cabana by
And
the
it's like,
bar.
fair enough.
What's not to love?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I did my work, but...
See, I never did detention. So.
Oh, detention, yeah, done that.
No. If
I
a
had
teacher-
detention
If a
because
teacher
of
ever
someone
told
else.
me that, you've got to stay behind at 3:30, my attitude is, you want a punishment,
Fuck
you've got
off.
between 9 and 3:30 to do it, because after that it's my fucking time.
Well, that's just it. I mean, I won't mind, but I went home and did all my fucking
68 fastback.
stuff.
What a
and
beast.
waiting for the
I remember the
exams and
car
everything
chase, it was
going and
brilliant. This
Mr.
thing
Scott
tearing
turned
through
around to
city
me and went,
streets,
"Oh, you're not
bombing
doing
over
your exams?"
hills.
And I'm like, why? And he went,
I've been racking my
"Because
brain
you
and
never
I
hear."
just
I went, I
cannot
won't
remember
fucking
the
hear
name of the
you
film.
never pay attention.
I stayed behind after school to
The carrera was cancelled in
go to chemistry
1955,
club
but they had
twice
to
a
bring
week.
back the name.
And
Yeah.
this was
Be
like whenever
careful
I was
driving it across Mexico, no? Los
first
caminos are
year,
bumpy out
second
there.
year at high school. So I was like 12 or 13, and I stayed behind with all the A-level students because chemistry club was only for sixth formers. And my chemistry teacher liked me so much that I was the only junior school student that was allowed to stay behind. So I was like in there with all the older students making like crystals and stuff.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I got to have tea and coffee with all of these like 17 and 18-year-olds, and there's just a little 12-year-old me, like a teacher's pet in the corner. It was really quite sad.
Well, it's like
I
that.
thought I was really cool. No wonder I got bullied.
Well, it's like that. They did sports, obviously. They did that running thing, and before I smoked, I was the fastest runner, and they never let me in because the teacher, the PE teacher, hated me and my sisters. And it's like, well, if you hated my sisters, why'd you have to hate me? And it's like, oh, I know what it is. It's because my mum chased you around fucking school and threatened to batter you, didn't she? And she said, that's got nothing to do with that. I went, yes, it does. No, the reason why my mum did that is because, what were it? I used to get bullied by lasses there, and then I had to get dressed outside the place, and with being a big field, and you know, there could be like perverts and that. And I went home and I was like, what's up? And I turned around and told her what happened, and my mum went, right. And the next minute, all I saw is Mrs. Pearson running like fucking like there's a rocket in her ass. My mum chased her around fucking
Love
school.
this story.
Chased her around school, threatened to bat the crap out of me. And I was just like, what's going on here? And then my mum saw Mrs. Pearson's husband, and she turned around and went, I think you should get rid of your wife and get with me. And I'm like, Mother, why? But you get to know me, Mum, she's pretty much funny, but it's like, Mum, why do this to us? Us kids are just basically there covering his faces going, no, this is not happening. She's the biggest embarrassment we've ever had, but she does it just to piss us off.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a mum that thinks she's funny, and 9 times out of 10, she just exists to embarrass me.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later, Mum.
Night night.
See you later.
See you later. But yeah, it's just mental.
Last night with Dimitro and who else was it? Was it Brandon? I was confused and really tired, and I started saying "night night, love you" to like half the party.
Wow.
Because I was so out of it. I was just like, "Night night, love you." Because I thought I was saying it to my mum for some reason, and I said it to Dimitro, and I think it was Brandon was the other one.
Seriously?
I didn't mean to.
She's that fucking face.
I was just tired, and I was kind of hyped up because I was like really far gone trying to get one of the bonus boards. Like I was trying to get onto the plane.
Yeah.
And I was
I don't
just...
think I've actually said that to anyone, but I did say babe to someone. I didn't mean to. I was. It just. I wasn't paying attention. I went, oh, thanks, babe. And the shopkeeper turned around and went, I'm a babe now. I was like, no.
It's
no.
like looking
No,
in a mirror.
I full on said night night,
I mean,
love
the
you.
perfect storm is an identical twin.
Sweetheart, it's just that,
You said you wanted some driving
not make
lessons.
myself any better, am I?
Get in. Let's go.
I just thought that was flushed up. I'm like, I can't believe that.
So, there's a new movie.
Someone isn't paying attention.
Vanguard Force 10. Yeah, I've seen the teasers. And I had fun driving stunts in the last one.
Right. The director is insisting we do our own stunts this time round. So I need to get decent help for the
I'm
stand-in.
sure you need that person's
Have to do your own stunts.
Yeah, really did.
Well, let's see what we can do.
So you kind of made my day weird to the point where I never actually went down to my shop for a couple. Oh no! I didn't go down for a couple of weeks.
Oh no.
Oh. It was fun. I don't want to go down. You're like, why did you do that? I went, I wasn't even paying attention. I was the other.
I mean, my mum calls me dog all the time because she's used to calling the dog, and it kind of gets upsetting at times. Like, I have lost count of the number of times my mum has addressed me as dog.
Actually, I have an idea. Since, you know, there's a bit of resemblance here.
I get called,
What if you don't tell anyone and
because I used to stay up all
you do
night
the
and
driving
sleep all day.
and I do the acting? I think we could pull that off.
If they, like, I don't know, it's like, oh, where's the little bitch? And it's like, woof, I'm here.
I wouldn't even get as offended if she called me Belle, but I think it's more, I get also offended on behalf of my dog because she wasn't having the decency of using my dog's name. So, like, not only was she going, like mistaking my name, she was also, like, calling Belle dog. Come here, dog.
Oh, yeah, it's, I mean, we growing up, me and my siblings, we did a lot of stuff, but, I mean, she's done more stuff than we did when we were kids. She did more dangerous than we did. And she's not,
Boy, this Austin Healey really has a kick-ass. So much for being a 60s sports car. Wow.
There's 5 of you?
Fighting to hit 70. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to. We're gonna have to rev this car up. Wow.
Oof, that poor boy.
Yep.
And all I can imagine is Cheryl might be like the quiet one, and that's my
Yeah.
if that's the case.
I was actually.
She's a normal one.
The kids, new people, I was really shy. I spent most of it upstairs. My music.
First time I've seen a car parked, I think. Just for fun.
Fucking got me shy. The reason why you think we got me shy is because you were a little shite.
Are you still talking to your Sims?
What?
Here I am.
Are you still talking to your Sims, or are you having a domestic
No, I'm
now?
with my brother.
Oh, your poor brother.
Poor
Oh.
brother, poor me.
Oh, no.
He has 4 versions of you.
I'm not that bad.
No, you're right. You're not that bad. I usually don't like women. No offense. I went to an all-girls school and hated every second of it, so I'm kind of scarred for life whenever it comes to females. Yeah.
If my mum stuck me to an all-girls school, it's a case of going, get me the fuck out of here.
I come from a small town, and basically there's secondary schools and grammar schools in Northern Ireland, the way they're split
Yeah.
up. And if you're smart, you have to go to a grammar school. They don't let you go to a secondary school unless you do badly in the transfer test at the end of primary school. And I got an A. I got, I think, 1 question wrong in the whole of the test for the transfer test. So there was no hope of me being allowed to go to the secondary school in our area. So I had to go to the all-girls school.
Oof.
The other option would have been a private school that was 2 towns away, so I would have had to travel for about 30 minutes by bus and get up like 2 hours earlier than, so it would have been like a whole thing to get there. And if it snowed, I wouldn't have been able to get to school, and I would have had bad attendance. So, and to pay money to go to a school that I wouldn't be there during the winter, like, it just did not make sense. And we couldn't afford it because my dad had left.
Every time it snowed, we get our ass kicked to school because our school never closed down. When it snowed, even to the point where it's up to his waist, we still had to go. Fucking spoiled sports.
Yeah, no, it wasn't doable for me to go to the mixed school. It was grammar here. But I moved there to go for my A levels. Thankfully, I got out of the all-girls school because the bullying got so bad that I should have actually moved the year before I started studying for my GCSEs. But none of the schools in the area, because my mum was even going to move me to one that was 40 miles away. She was prepared to fully move house and everything because of how bad the bullying was, but it was too late because all of the GCSE subjects were locked in. Yeah, all girls schools aren't fun.
Well, I mean,
No, I've been went to one, but it is.
I won't mind, but I was basically begging people to get me through school. I mean, with me being really fully. It's because I don't, to tell the truth, I can't talk to girls because all they talk about is boys, that stuff, and it's like, I talk about cars, bikes, games, you know what boys talk about, and at one point they all turned around and went, oh, you're going to be a butch lesbian, aren't
You're
you?
a tomboy,
I went, mate, if
basically.
I'm going to be a butch lesbian, yeah, better watch out for your fine ass, so then fuck off.
Wow.
No, my problem was, I had a lot of guy friends outside of school because I did all of my music stuff outside of school. I went to a lot of orchestras. I think I was a member of 3 different orchestras. So I had a Thursday night orchestra, a Friday night orchestra, and a Saturday morning orchestra. And the Saturday morning orchestra, I had a lot of friends. So my phone, if someone like picked it up, you would see maybe 3 girls' names and then 12 boys' names.
Well, all my friends are basically boys. I mean, don't get me wrong, will be more boys than more girls. I mean, it's like the other female that I chat to, but she stopped talking to me. Then when she gets a boyfriend, she proper don't talk to me at all. The only time she talks to me is, oh, I've got a guy problem. It's like, you start talking to me again, you've got a guy problem. How's that? Yourself. Learn these mistakes. And then you'll, you know what I mean? It's, oh, this guy used to say, in the 20s, they turn around and go, lose it to some that you like it, you know. All this. They turn around and say, oh, it's just straight out there. You do have some lads that will use it as Natasha. There's going to be some like that. You'll have to like stand. You'll have to make a mistake. You can't do it the way you wanted it. But you cannot always have a relationship until you actually find that person to have a relationship with.
Yeah.
Try and error.
It took me in my 20s. Basically, I was 26.
Yeah.
I got with my other half. He was 28 at the time.
Oh, bastard.
So, mind you,
And I've
known,
technically only had one relationship, so.
well, I've known my boyfriend for years. We started off as friends, then we had a thing when I was 16, and then obviously my sisters basically threatened him, so we got out of touch until we eventually got together in his 20s.
Well, that's nice that you've gone full circle with someone that you've known for so long.
Well,
That kind of shows that it was like meant to be.
Yeah, well, it happened to both of my sisters. The oldest one, she's known her boyfriend for years as well. They started off as friends, and they got together before, obviously, me. But the first one that got together is my second oldest, which is Kayla. She fancied Rob when they first, met, but her friend was with him at the time. Then obviously her friend cheated on him and they split up, and then obviously eventually got together, and then her friend turned around to Rob, my sister's boyfriend, going, oh, I'm pregnant, and my sister turned around and went, you can't leave together because you're pregnant, you need to basically put your sign on her and find out, which is why I'm pregnant with it. However, my sister turned around and went, I'm going to kill you. And all of them were basically just like nothing friends. Got a my younger sister. We have we've got at least 4 training on my sister, and we've all won them off them. What man was the stuff? Emmy. Emmy was what? She's around about 8, 10. It's like making normal at that age. How are you getting rabbit hole?
Yeah.
It's like, don't you find that what?
Yeah.
If you know me from that age, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, it's a destination. Now we've known them for long, we've been friends first, and got together.
I don't have any long-term friendships anymore. I kind of lost touch with everybody from my previous life.
Yeah, same here. To be quite honest, I've lost with friends that I had in high school. I refused to be one of them because he's an alcoholic. I can't be asked with it. He's trying to get a bit past even though I'm with my boyfriend, he's still trying it on it. It's like, can you fuck off? And it's not the only time he was lost next door. But getting fed up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't get me wrong, I made friends with all of you on Twitter. I made some friends on Instagram. I mean, there's at least, what, about 2 different made friends with. Which is quite good, quite honestly. For being musicians, we didn't expect, you know, to make friends that easily, but they really are kind people.
Yeah.
And I was basically like getting schoolgirls who were like, yeah, best friends with musicians.
Yeah, this is the first time that I've had a group of friends since my health issues started in 2017. So it's nice having people that I can just like hop into parties with and chit chat to, because for quite a long time I was suffering from a lot of loneliness.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike.
At least you can chit chat, chill in your underpants, and no one can know.
Yeah, unless you forget to turn your camera off, then everybody knows.
Right now, Tushy?
No.
Yes.
I am.
Lie.
Are you naked, Tushy?
Scene 15. Downhill escape stunt sequence. Action. Right over
Maybe.
Maybe.
No intro,
There's a visual for you.
It's too cold to be naked.
Very good, Mike. I'm in the helicopter. I look forward to seeing what our driver can do.
He's got the heating on because he's naked. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in a melted shed right now. I think I have everyone beat on the trainers.
You haven't done this before.
I have fucking tornado fucking weather. Wind.
Sometimes whenever I haven't spoken to Highlander in a while because I've been like interacting with other people, I then have to try and retune into his accent, and I'm like, huh? Something about wind?
Yeah, we
I think because I was so focused on Cheryl there for a while.
Well, the second Laura has some fucking high winds and bad rain. Does that help?
I don't sound like that!
Does that help?
Kind of. Something about rain.
Very windy today.
Victor's in the area.
windy today. Okay, very windy today. And some debris. You also said tornadoes. Wet. Okay.
There's some tornadoes.
I think what he means is Ed and Curry.
That's something else.
Yeah.
No, it's... could you translate the diary? High wind.
Passion. We would say it's bucketing then. Bucketing. Bucketing.
Bouqueting. Oh, it's bouquet.
Bucketing.
Yeah, bucket.
They pronounce. Yeah, they pronounce it bouquet. Oh wait, no, that's
bucketing,
okay.
it means that buckets of rain are coming down all at
Makes
once.
sense.
Yeah. It's one of the few terms that my mum uses that actually makes sense.
I've never heard it.
Oh, my mum, whenever it's cold outside, my mum will say it's starving.
I said it's Baltic.
No, my mum will come in from outside and be it's starving out there.
Baltic.
Fucking freezing.
It's bloody starving out there today, and I'm just like,
Oh no.
you're telling me the weather's hungry?
Yeah.
We must feed the weather to make it warm.
But no, my mum's just crazy.
No. Oh.
So how's James these days anyway?
Who's James?
You're James.
I don't have a James.
Are you not together?
Are you on about Kit?
Oh,
You weren't here yesterday, Sophie.
Am I behind on the news?
Yes.
Oh.
I love how Cheryl doesn't know that he's called James.
I didn't know he was called James either.
I did. To be quite honest, I don't. It's like if you don't tell me your real name, obviously I'm not going to say your real name. If you tell me, I'm like one of those people. I don't like asking.
Do you know that I'm not called Glitter Soap? Then my real name's Sophie.
I know your name's Sophie. I know that.
Sophie.
Sophie. Sophie. Yeah.
I love when northern people say my name in music.
You did.
You sound like,
We can
who
make this
is
work.
it? The family on Coronation Street. There's a Sophie on Coronation Street and they all go, Sophie.
Sophie.
Yeah. There's a certain, like, region of England that pronounces my name like that and it's great. Anyway.
It'd be like Manchester way, wouldn't it?
It's just northern Yorkshire, somewhere like that. I don't think that's where Cheryl's from.
Mike and his crew are ready
Is
for
it?
the next stunt. I snuck away to my trailer to
Ooh,
call
from
you.
Manchester.
Victor thinks I'm
To Leeds.
Leeds. Yeah.
Oh! That is
Yeah.
Yorkshire!
Yeah.
I was right! So me! I don't usually get geography right, especially English geography. We don't get...
Quite a lot actually. Oh, morning, plastic, toxic.
Talking about me.
You're like a soft headed.
Soft teddy.
Yeah. What she just said is you have a lot of extra stuffing, you fat boy. Yeah.
Don't feel like fucking kill you.
I've been trying for the same bonus board for about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, by calling you a soft teddy, she means you have a lot of extra stuffing.
Whoa.
She just called you fat, okay?
That's true. I have too many McDonald's.
400 yards.
It, that'll do it to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, the other day, I had a Burger King. Then when we got home, because I
What
fancy
kind of
KFC.
psychopath has a Burger King?
Oh, you were cheating on McDonald's? Oh, I'm telling.
Then when I got home, a few hours later, my
You
whiskas
should
you
have
have
a
a KFC.
Burger King.
So I had a
Burger King's what you have on the motorway whenever you're like too far from a McDonald's or a KFC or any other kind of civilization.
Welcome to my job.
Oh yeah, truck drive. Never mind. I forgot you drive lorries. I'm so sorry. That's why you have to eat a Burger King. It makes sense, man. Never mind. I'm so sorry. Take everything back.
Yeah, no.
You're not a psychopath.
Nope, it's out there now. It's out there now. I'm streaming. It's out there.
I'm so sorry. Tishy's the one that tried Burger King. And all the other truck drivers out there. But even so, like, a packed lunch Tishy, those exist. No, but you can literally, like, buy it somewhere else and pack it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm the sort of person that is so, like, petty and picky with my food, I would literally buy it in advance and, like, store it for later. Like a squirrel.
Hide your nuts.
Of course you were going to bring up my nuts.
I had nuts. What?
I was going to say squirrel or hamster, and I knew as soon as I said squirrel it was going to be a nut joke.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about my nuts this time.
Scene 23. Mad Alex. Action. This is Alex's last chance. Without this, he will not be able to trigger the dimension portal. There will be explosions and many digital things. But the truth
Keep
My
my
dog's
nuts.
dead.
A potato.
Wow, I think.
Potatoes makers.
Hey Tushy, this is turning into a lorry simulator. I'm driving a truck through a river and I have to keep the speed above 60 miles an hour.
Oh.
You can do it.
I'm getting air in the lorry though. I don't know if that's very realistic. That's pretty.
I was like, would you not be getting air in any car? But I realized you need like jumps, not like breathing air.
Right, correct, yes.
Yeah, I was like, I was getting air, and then I thought you meant you were getting like bubbles in the water.
That's fine.
I'm really not good. I reach a different level of stupidity whenever I've been away for too long. I love how there's just silence because you're all thinking
No, fair enough.
like this. Like that's what you're all thinking.
And now through the
7 days to
resistance
die.
camp. Let
Yes.
nothing stand in your way. Wonderful, Frankie. That's amazing. You truly
It's
grasp the essence
yeah.
of the character.
Is it? I don't know.
Been good. Oh no. No time to die.
Let's see what we're playing next weekend.
This.
Say that again.
What we're doing next weekend.
This.
Forza Horizon 5.
Victor's notoriously difficult to
Yeah,
please,
we
but
get yet.
he
Get
loves
it
it right,
downloaded.
Frankie.
Cheers to this.
Ready for the next setup?
What if I had the money, but I know?
Right, do it.
But it's on Game Pass by next week.
One
So
flew
it's
over
all good.
Cobalt
Oh, I
Next.
got the bonus book!
Action. Now the supplies are delivered. Alex Cobalt must
Monday.
escape.
Yeah.
Not from aliens, but from a fantastic
Yep, Monday it goes live.
and doubts tracing all the way back to everything you have experienced. I don't know what a phantasmagoria is, but I'd like to rally V8 in that thing. So give it the goods. Barricades and racks ahead. Keep your speed up.
Last thing I want is to
I'll
follow
turn on some winding roads up ahead.
What to do with that?
Which board are you trying to do?
You know the one that's in the Grand Canyon stuff. It's on
I do
like
not.
standing on its side.
Oh no, I haven't done that.
I have to do tutorial?
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes to an hour and a half.
Yeah, it doesn't take long at all. Not compared to the last
Yeah,
one.
it's more an intro than a tutorial. It's not really crazy.
Yeah, you need to pay before you come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I will do. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get back now.
That's right, because it's.
You can always borrow my cars anyway, so.
Oh, flag it.
Oh, so close.
I beat Tushy with his car.
You don't want to borrow Tushy's cards. It's got Mackie D's wrappers all over the place. It's sticky. You're really kind of.
It's okay, Tushy can't drive his car.
And the sticky isn't necessarily related to the Mackie D's. That should keep you worried too. So yeah.
That's spunk.
He flew off the road twice with his own car.
Yeah,
Oh.
And I
Yes.
drove his car that
Yes, I
I
got
had
it.
never driven before and didn't miss it.
Yeah, a funny story. When we done the community game night meetup,
So,
Me
Glad
and
you
Matt.
joined
ideas for
us.
some improvisation.
Hey, yo.
We could do a scene along the
Hello.
Sup,
or around
nerds?
the airplane graveyard.
Sup, nerds?
Tag.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
which. So
Oh look, it's a treacherous gourd. Yeah.
How did this happen?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I welcome my fellow nerds. How's it going, everybody?
Good.
living the dream.
Living the dream? I would
ish.
love to say the same thing, but I work a shitty 9-to-5 job, so, you know.
I've been reading the diary
Good
over and over.
Yeah.
I think lady
Yeah, I know.
Apparently he cleans outhouses apparently because he said it's a shitty job. So you know.
Hey, cowboy. Sorry to interrupt your fool of
not
fame chase,
really,
but
but I
you need
might
to
as
pick
well.
an adventure.
No, I deal with. I'm in retail. I deal with people. So
I hate
it's kind of it's kind of like it is kind of like cleaning out houses. In a way.
Yeah.
Can I
People
help
shit.
you, Sarah?
Excuse me, sir. Do you sell hammers here? Of course, we're a hardware store. Shit.
Yeah.
No shit. How's everybody enjoying that Forza Horizon 5?
I did.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's one of those one
It's
more
the
thing
worst
games though.
game I've ever played.
Oh, you haven't played it yet. Shut up.
Okay.
I know.
Listen to this.
Horrible.
El pueblo de
I prefer Gran Turismo.
no así tranquilo.
Ooh,
If
ouch.
she made it to Mula
I'm
in the expedition
more
was
of a
traveled upriver.
beach buggy racing
Took a touring car.
or coffin
Yes,
dodgers.
No, I'm more Mario
Still
Kart.
can't believe this.
than the
I
other.
used to
I'm more
see
Burnout
Mario
Revenge.
Kart. My teachers
I'm more
told
Burnout
me
Revenge
that
person.
Silverstone's adventures were as fictional
Oh,
as Pedro
I-
Mario Kart or Sherlock Holmes.
Glitter, I owe you an apology.
Never asked for any.
Why?
She said she was writing
Oh,
stories
over
for
a
her
little conversation that we had on Twitter
True?
about
Story deserves to be told.
fighting games.
And you
I apparently
Why?
turned you off on the genre.
Vamos, tumúlate, let's go. We can start
Yeah,
in
you
the
were
center
like,
of
yeah, I
town
don't
and
think I
move
want to buy a
outwards.
game that's considered a button masher. I'm like, fuck, that's not what I wanted to do.
No, I didn't say that. No, I said
Let me.
that's not what I meant whenever I said that.
I was
What
like,
did it
I was like, if that's like thinking like, I don't know. I was like, she's like, yeah, I don't think I want to buy a game that's like that. I'm like, that's the exact opposite of what I was trying to do. I fucked up. I should just stop talking.
No,
right now.
I love it anyway. Don't worry, I have it. I'm all set to play Super Smash Bros.
It was
Don't worry.
it was supposed to be. I just want to clarify. It was supposed to be like a tongue-in-cheek thing where it's like every game has their own fighting mechanics that you can master. You know, every game is unique when it comes to fighting games. But
I
like
know.
my tongue-in-cheek thing was that despite the fact that they have their own.
You
What I
ready?
what I was trying to say is that despite the game having its own fighting mechanics, there's always that one turd that decides to button mash in the game. That's what I was trying to say, and I.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, it was more. It still is just pressing buttons, and that's kind of it. And you kind of just have backdrops and characters. That
Well, I
is
mean, if you
kind of
think-
what it is at its
If you think about it, it's not every
Seriously,
game.
I'm not
You
allowed
just press
to
buttons.
fight games. Like, cities are.
Yes, I get that every game
Yeah.
that you just press buttons. With fighting games specifically.
People have lived here for thousands of years because of the water and fishing.
Exactly.
And, well,
Jamie got
now
triggered at one
tourism.
Killer Instinct was
Yeah.
the
Stop
combos.
putting the fuck at me in the corner.
With fighting games, it
Lady
doesn't
Sydney must have found
exercise
on the south
your
edge of the
brain in
river.
the same way that other games do.
Can you see anything?
Well,
Wow.
Is what I
There
was
it is,
trying to
just
say.
there in
I
the
play
trees.
these
I-
games
How
for
did I never see
problem
this
solving
before?
and
I've raced this road
other.
100 times and never
Oh
seen
yeah.
it either. Hidden by the
Like-
trees, maybe?
but I did feel bad like thinking I was like thinking I probably turned her off on the whole fighting
Oh,
game
no.
genre, and that was not my thing. So
I had
you
most of my
know.
Nintendo vouchers ready, so I was able to get 4 games, and
Oh,
I
wow.
got Splatoon 2, Mario
Oh.
Kart, Super Smash Brothers, and Mario Party Superstars. So
I'm,
I
might-
I got
might
the
put-
hard
I might-
hitters.
I might put in Splatoon 2 next time around.
Splatoon 2 is my new favorite game on Switch. I'm obsessed. I had no idea
Lady
what I was
Sydney writes
thinking
that
about.
an
I've had a
awful
Switch
a
for
wise woman said the
3
statues
years
were
now?
only visible on
Maybe
certain
4?
days in the
I can't
rain.
remember. When did
Because
Let's Go
they are
Pikachu come out?
statues of
I got
Lano.
that's when I got my Switch. Was the
Still think
release
it's
day
the
of
trees
it.
hiding
Isn't
it.
that like in
Like
Call me when you work
2018,
out the next
2019,
location, okay?
somewhere around there.
Whenever
bit.
it came out was when whenever I got it was
2019?
Sections.
I think
But
it's
yeah,
3
I was
years. I
thinking-
think it's 3 years this month
Yeah.
because I got it on the
I
Black
was-
Friday. It was like the week of Black Friday that the
This is
game came out. Either
I
way.
wanted to add Splatoon 2
Hola,
for
amigo.
tomorrow's community game
Haley called to ask
afternoon,
about
but
the promo shots,
the
but when
thing
I
was
told
is
her
that
about
it
the
was
diary,
the
she
last
said
time
they
we
could
played
wait.
Smash Brothers
Come
and
pick me up.
Mario
We need to
Kart.
go
It
to
didn't,
our
like even
store.
though I only had a
I'll
few
be
people
right
in the
over.
game playing it, like Smash Brothers, we had so many hiccups with Smash Brothers, and that's the reason why I also had Mario Kart as well as kind of like a backup type of game.
Yeah.
And so this time around, we're hoping that there will be no hiccups in Smash Brothers. So that's the reason why we're kind of doing it again. And then the next time around that I have community game afternoon, or whenever time that I do it, you know, it's gonna be. I'm thinking maybe Splatoon 2 next time. And if I have the game Super Mario Party or Mario Party All Stars or whatever the new one that came out. So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
I haven't played the other games. I've played 3 runs of Smash Brothers, round 1, 2 of them, and lost 1. So
I'm just as terrible as it is a fighting game. So you're you know, we're all there. Like, I'm terrible at everything.
Splatoon 2 is amusing. I'm really sad that I haven't been playing it this whole time.
Did you just buy it? Did you just buy it, or? Did you
Yeah, I bought it on Thursday, and I'm already ranked 9, I think, ranked 10 maybe. I've been playing it non-stop. It's literally just been Forza and Splatoon 2, and I've only played Call of Duty for maybe an hour or 2 hours at the most. I've neglected
Yeah.
Call of Duty, and I thought that was going to be my only game this week, but no. Splatoon 2 is my
Yeah.
competitive shooter all of a sudden.
I also
What is
kind of felt bad like for everybody that did do this community game night with me with the Nintendo Switch, because it's not like, you know, it has a Game Pass like, you know, thing where you can just, you know, download the game and play it. You know, I just feel bad because every single time it's like, oh yeah, I got this, and they're like, oh, I don't have it, but I'll get it, and I'm like, you don't have to if you don't want to. That'd be nice.
Well,
but you don't
I've
have
been
to.
wanting to get those games for ages, and that was my Christmas present from my mum. She was waiting to see if I wanted Nintendo vouchers, Xbox, or PlayStation. So, I was like, I can now get multiplayer games on Switch because I have people to play with now.
There you go. See?
Because for the
Aw, you
longest
get some
time, it didn't make sense for me to buy online games that I had no one to play with.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It didn't make sense. So
I don't even have Switch. I mean, my daughter's got Switch, but I don't have one.
You should jump on and play with us tomorrow. If your daughter has a Switch and the games, you should.
It depends what games though. Find out that.
Smash Brothers and Mario Kart.
Good. Oh, right, sick motherfucker.
I don't know where
I completed Mario Kart 8 on the Wii, so I'm sure it isn't any different.
Keep putting a game down. I don't know.
Although I do think you're going to be swearing a lot during Smash Brothers. I think you're being.
Right guys, I'm gonna shoot off.
Like the swear jar will be overflowing during that game.
Oh,
No.
You sure? No, it's okay. No, it's fine. I cuss like a sailor too. Don't worry about it. I don't care. You know.
Well, at the moment, I've been playing Roblox with my kids.
Oh, I'd be cussing a lot doing that too. I'd be.
Game night, Roblox. Come on, Tush.
No.
No.
I've never played it, I ain't got a clue what to do on it.
No, play that either.
I think it has a lot of custom game modes and stuff.
It's got,
It does.
let's just say the game, man. I mean,
I think it just has everything.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
kidding.
kidding. Never played
Mhm.
Roblox.
Ready
I'm just kidding. I never played Roblox.
So, Yen, we might get a little wet.
Well, I'll see you all later anyway.
I'll keep the windows
Squidgy.
You know,
Yeah.
I found out there's an online multiplayer component from Minecraft. I realized
There is,
that. I
yeah.
found that out. I didn't know that until like a week ago. I was like, what?
Yep.
That was this.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
How'd you not know that? Have you?
Well, I mean, I've had Minecraft and I've played it for quite a while now. And like I said, I don't veer off into the multiplayer part of the component there. I didn't know that there was until, I saw that there was an actual like, Twitch channel dedicated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you just reply to me?
She was really here. She really had aventuras all over Mexico.
Maybe she didn't want to be famous.
Right, I'll see you all later. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
See you later, Tush. I'm sure you'll be back on in a couple hours. I'm sure you'll be back on Forge in a couple hours. Yeah. Bye.
But yeah, I play Minecraft. Well, I used to. It gives me headaches. I do play it. Even maybe
Can I ask one question? How does it give you headaches? It's like the most common thing for me to play in all my life.
The waterfalls get their name from the bright blue water. The name
It could be something on the screen, the textures,
Could be.
Well,
I'm
What
like, even
gives
like,
you
like a
headaches?
stressful games like Battlefield or something. I
behind
get
the
that.
waterfall.
Like, and then I go, oh, okay.
every time. My daughter was on it for me. And I was halfway through the building, that's it, headache went straight, and it's like, fuck it, that's off it.
I will admit there is that OCD aspect where it's like if you don't get something perfect on something that you're building, it kind of like drives you nuts.
Right.
That's what happens with me.
Don't play Minecraft.
It's like, is this? I look at it like, is this thing a little crooked? Is this thing? Am I missing a block? I'm like, damn, it's like, and then I have to redo the whole thing over and like, shit. I'm like slowly dying inside because of that.
You need to play Unpacking.
I heard
God,
about
no.
that actually.
No.
I love it.
So that's a solid no. Is that why?
So nobody because of the achievements. No.
Why is there? Why easy or hard achievements?
They're odd numbers, and that fucks me off.
Oh,
Are they?
I hate that. I
Yeah.
do not want them.
Yeah.
Odd numbers mean
That's why I'm not
like
playing
2, 3, 4. If it's
I
not
haven't
ending in
checked
0
the
or 5.
achievements.
Oh my
Oh, I
god!
checked
Yeah, I
them.
hate those. Absolutely hate that.
I'm not OCD, but yeah, that annoys me.
No, it's ruined it for me because like I have my gamer score ends in a 2 actually. Where is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, ends at a 2, and I remember getting 130,002 points when I got it, and it was fucking me up so badly. I'm standing there, I'm like, I finally hit. I was like, I finally hit 130,000 gamer score points, but there's that 2 at the end that's like, you know, that's messing with my mind, and I'm just standing there like, why? Like whoever was the developer that decided to make the games that had the achievements that ended in that point in those points should be dragged down the street and shot. It's terrible.
Correct.
It is.
I agree.
Like it's like I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it ending at 130, 140, 130,000, 142. Why? Why was it so hard to do something that ended
in
a 0 or a 5? Yeah, exactly. Why? You know?
Wars are caused by this.
You know? Like it's like yeah, let's fuck with all the people in the world. Let's make our achievement 2 points. You know? Let's make our achievement 7 points.
Yeah.
No. You know, you want another
These are
game
the real
that gives you
problems of the world.
Sorry, I started this.
first world gamer problems.
Yeah, just
Hey, I know people that they will purposely try to find a 0 or a tandem because they're OCD. They can't have that too. You know, they just it just breaks them.
Here's another game to avoid if you want to avoid those points. Mad Max. Mad Max is a fun game. Don't get me wrong. You should play it, but there are certain games that
you should play it, but don't play it.
Play
literally what you just told us.
Play it at your own discretion, okay? Because I mean, it's a fun game. I love it. I think it's a sleeper hit. But the problem with it is it's got several achievements that end in 3 points. 3 points, 2 points.
Oh, no way.
I'm like, dear God, like what was the fucking point? Like even if I get the other achievement that that had 2 points on it that made the 5 whole, you know,
Kind
it
of
would still.
forcing you to play the game to the end.
You know? All right, well, I'm having a GoFundMe page for my triggeredness here.
No, I'm definitely. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'm always do this.
Oh man.
But
Yes,
That's
I
funny.
am triggered. Yes, I'm so sorry, guys.